What's going on, you all? Coach Reese here, Prophletics Fitness. I wanted to take time to shoot this video right here based on a post that I made last week that I was kind of, naive about and not knowing what people meant when they said the following. And my post went as such. In quotations, I put, "I have to get in shape in order to come see you," or "I have to get in shape before I come and see you." Now, me being in the personal training field, I'm a boxing coach, I'm a Capoeira professor. So when I hear people say that they have to get in shape before they come and see me, in my head, I'm thinking that's the entire point of you coming to see me, is for me to get you into shape. And I can't tell you guys how many times I've heard this throughout my many years of training, that I need to get in shape before I come and see you. Now, me, I'm thinking, like I said, that's the whole point of you coming to see me, right? For me to get you in shape. However, I had a conversation with a couple of people this morning, a couple of my clients, and there was a comment below that stated that they may feel some sense of shame, and that kind of, hit me a little bit, a little different. They were saying that, they struggle with their weight or whatnot. As someone that struggled with their weight, they may feel a sense of shame coming to someone like myself. And it had me thinking, like, why would you feel that way? I'm finding out that self-esteem is a real issue out here when it comes to the health and fitness business. The first thing I want to let everybody know is that you should never, ever put anybody else up here above yourself, me included. I don't care who they are. I don't care how many followers they have on social media. Social media is one of the fakest places in the world. I'll touch on that in another video, but you should never put anyone above you when it comes to getting you in shape. This is a personal goal for you. So you putting somebody in a position of hierarchy is not fair to you, and it's not fair to that individual. You're coming in there for you. Secondly, I was told this morning by a couple of my clients that the programs that I prescribe for my clients are pretty hardcore. I have a reputation around here for, having hardcore workouts or whatnot. However, when people come to see me, and if you're at the beginning stages and beginning phases of your journey, whether you've been working out less than a year, you haven't moved off the couch at all, or whatever the case is, it is my job as a professional in this industry to build you up to the point as to where you're seeing what you're seeing on social media in these highlight clips. Like I'm telling you right now, social media can be one of the most confusing places in the world, because what you're seeing is highlight clips mainly. I've grabbed a clip from a session here, and 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 put it all together. Some people have come and experienced things at the gym that may have been a little, pushier or testier, edgier, whatever the case is. However, as a professional in this industry, it is the job of me and hopefully others. I'm not going to speak on others. Or matter of fact, I can't speak for others. It should be the job of any professional personal trainer, boxing coach, martial arts teacher, whatever, to build you up and to pull you up properly as to where you don't go to the gym and get broke down and get discouraged and feel like you're less of a human being because you couldn't do the 1,000 burpees or the highlight clip that you've seen on Instagram or whatever, and now you don't want to come back. It's a lot of lies going on this social media, situation or whatever. I've said it before, I'll say it all the time. It's full of 7 to 13 second clips of highlights. So take that as you may. It's not real in most cases. Some cases they are, most cases they're not. So you shouldn't feel like less of an individual because you couldn't do something magnanimous. Personal trainers, this message is for you guys and women or whatever, but you all have to make sure that when you have a client that's brand new, that you pull them up the proper way. I'm not going to put a client or make a client do the same exact thing to the same intensity that I have a vet do, I'm not going to have a beginner do. Yeah, they're going to go through some of the same workouts, but I'm also going to go to them and tell them, take as many breaks as you need to. And the vets, I'm going to be on their head or whatever. But the newcomers need to get built into a process. That's one thing about my gym that I appreciate, is that I have a community aspect. So nobody looks down on the other. They're all pretty, motivational to each other, and they form some sort of, camaraderie or whatnot. So I'm very appreciative of my clients in that capacity. But it's up to the trainers to make sure that they're building individuals up. So don't feel any type of way when you guys are coming to personal trainers and you see like your trainer may be in shape and your trainers put up some great videos, and quote unquote, great videos are subjective, because a lot of us don't like what we put up. We can't stand to hear our voices on the camera, or we've sat there and shot something over and over and over and over again, and we finally just said, screw it, we're going to put this one up. But yeah, it's not up to, or it's not wise for personal trainers to go in there and break a client or break somebody brand new, and all this jazz of being overly sore and all of that crap. It's actually more counterproductive than it is productive. So personal trainers, all of you guys, tone it down a little bit. If you break your client down so bad that they can't come back the next day, you're actually slowing down their process of growth, because they can't train every day. Now they've got to take days off, take weeks off, because you enjoy giving them the DOM situation, delayed onset muscle soreness. Completely pointless, don't need it. These people just need to get in motion. So when it comes to you getting in shape in order to come see me personally, I got you. I've been around this for a while. And I have made my mistakes in the past as well. There have been people who back in the day, when they came to me because I was a young, anxious trainer, I had to prove that, I know what I'm doing. And yeah, some people I took way too far, but I'm far beyond that now. My experience here, that I've been grateful enough to be training long enough as to where I have the experience and knowledge to know that stuff is completely nonsensical and childish. So you guys don't need to get in shape to come see me. If you have a personal trainer, or if you're thinking about hiring a personal trainer and you feel like you have to get in shape to go see them, have a conversation with them. Have a conversation with them and find out, interview them. They should be open to questions. Any personal trainer that's not open to questions, get them out of here. They're not going to be open to you, and they're not going to be honest with you anyway. But ask them, what might it be that you're going to get them, that they're going to get you into to get you moving. Be honest about your injuries. Be honest about your history. That's another factor that I find issues with, is if I don't put it on the weight or within my waiver, a lot of you aren't honest about your injuries, your past history, your current health and medical history. We need to know that in order to build a program around you guys. You want to get in there and, it's an ego competition, because you're around some other individuals and you feel like you have to do what everybody else is doing. So you're going to push through this injury that you knew you had and didn't make your trainer aware of. And next thing you know, you've got something critical going on with you. Be honest about your injuries. Be honest about your medical history, and enjoy the process. You've got to have fun while doing it. You don't have to go in there and have a near-death experience all the time. You've got to have fun and enjoy the process while doing it. And if your trainer's not making it an enjoyable process to you, it's not a magnetizing factor, then it might not be for you. All right, so that's my input on this. I hope you guys got something out of it. I had to change sceneries as far as this goes. Right now I'm in my studio versus the gym. However, I wanted to get this one up and off of me because I've been thinking about it since I posted that. I think it was last Friday or whatnot. So yeah, that's it. Don't let your self-esteem get in the way of your progress and your process. All right, If you like this type of content, like, comment, follow, subscribe, and I will check you all later. Have a good day.